So at the end of September, I'm going to be flying out to bachelor's parties and some weddings. And it's got me thinking about all the air travel I used to do. It's my last company. I was flying once a month, every month, either going to a customer site or going back to the office, the home office that is. But recently, ooh, that's sand. Recently, some friends that I've got were talking about how they got this, can't think of the name of it now, but it's like a airport security pass where you get to go through without taking your shoes off. When I was traveling, I never had that because my company wouldn't buy it for me. But I remember I always saw guys go through that line and they're like wearing their business suit and they're all businessy and they just look like douchebags, honestly. But my friend said they got one and I was like, do you guys travel a lot? And they said, well, we're going to be traveling this year. I was just like, man, that's fine. I think I looked up the price of the pass. It's like $80 per year and it's, I guess, not too unreasonable, but I wouldn't buy that pass just for one or two plane trips. But they said that and I started thinking about how everyone in an airport is always in a rush to get in front of you. And we all end up in the same place. Like, we all go to the same place at the end of the day. The guy that had that pass and got through security before me got on the plane before me and sat on the front row, so he got off the plane before me. Guess where I meet up with him? Baggage claim. Like, no matter what, you meet up with these people at the same time at the end of the fucking trip, dude. Like, airlines have somehow figured out how to monetize this attitude that people have, that they're better than you and they just want to be first. You know, it's like, sure, maybe your legs hurt, maybe you're handicapped, you want to get in line first so you can go sit down at the gate. But when you're a physically fit businessman like these guys I see in the airport all the time, it's like, bro, what are you in a hurry to do? Jesus. But it's just funny to me. And I don't know. There's so many ways to spend money. Like, every time you go to an airport and you check your bags, they always offer you, like, would you like to upgrade for $35 and get like a better seat or some shit like that. It's like, well, it's not really necessary, man. In fact, I actually prefer to sit in the back of the plane because by the time you get off the airplane and you get down to baggage claim, your bags are there. And you don't have to do any waiting. You don't have to play that game where you're spotting bags like, oh, is that mine? No, man. You get down there, your bag's there. It's waiting for you, bro. You just gotta get off that plane, just if that bitch lands, you just keep reading your book, man. Keep listening to your iPod, your podcast, read your book, whatever, man. Cool. Like, I'd rather chill on the plane after it lands than get out of there as soon as I get down to the baggage claim and just have to get down to the baggage claim and stand and wait again. It's just a hurry up and wait game. I know a lot of people don't have the luxury of flying a lot, and really I don't either. I was on a lot of paid business trips. But coming up here, I'm going to be taking probably 3 different flights. And it's just I kind of miss it, actually. I kind of miss going through the airport and people watching, because you get all kinds of people in airports. And you know what? One of the things I've noticed is that in airports, there's usually an abundance of beautiful people. I remember I was in the airport in Los Angeles, and I was in the airport in Colorado and Denver, and really all over the world, like even in Hong Kong. I look around and yeah, there's some normal ass looking people, but there's a lot of people that just look like money. And then that's probably because, like, you know, wealthy people are traveling more, that's fine. But tell me this, what is this common theme between wealthy people also looking beautiful? What is that? Like, is it genetic? Like, somehow genetically, if you're pretty looking, like, you actually have a better thinking brain? I mean, I understand that, like, a lot of times attractive people get jobs that other people don't get, but you keep a job by your ability to do it, unless you're just some girls, you know, fucking the guys in the office, but that's a whole different story. It's just, it's a weird trend that, I'd like to understand better. And it's not just that these people are wearing expensive clothes and they're healthy, just they naturally have nice looking faces, like proportionate bodies, you know, they're clean. I don't know. Something I've used to think about that one a lot when I'd be at an airport checking out bitches. A lot of like really high-end yoga pants girls go in there. A lot of them. And all the times I've ever flown, I've never sat next to a single one. Never. So anyway, when I go back for this bachelor's party, I'm going to shoot the whole thing, the whole travel sequence. I'm going to do some time-lapse stuff, hopefully, and I'm going to make an entire vlog that's not on the motorcycle, and I want to see how that's received. I know people watch this for the bike. Anyway, I just want to do that as an experiment. There'll be some canoeing in there. I'll show you the woods where I used to always camp, and I'll show you this cool shelter that me and my buddies built. Or actually, they built most of it. I just swept the floors. But there's some really cool shit up there, and I think it'd be fun to share. And if it doesn't work out that well, because there's going to be a large group, I'll just do some kind of video where I'm riding around talking about it, and I'll throw in some clips here and there so you can kind of see what went on.